Good morning, students. Today we will start maths class 5. So let's begin with the first chapter. Our first chapter is understanding whole numbers and numerals. Now students, what is numerals? Numerals are the numbers which can be counted. And what is whole number? Whole numbers are the numbers which start with 0. Just have a look. When the numbers start with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. So these numbers are known as whole numbers. And when the counting numbers start with 1, then these counting numbers are known as natural number. So what is natural and what is whole number? Natural numbers are the numbers which begin with 1 and whole numbers are the counting numbers which begin with 0. And all the counting numbers, all the numbers that can be counted are known as numerals. Now students, we will learn how to read a number. So before reading a number, we divide it into periods. So first periods is known as 1 units period or 1 periods, which consist 3 digit ones, tens and hundred. Second period is known as 1000, which consists 2 digit thousands and 10,000. Next is third one, which is known as lakh. It also consists 2 lines, lakh and 10 lakh. And the last one is crore, which also consists 2 crores and 10 crores. Now children, while reading a number or writing a number, you have to keep 2 things in your mind. What are these 2 things? Just have a look. While writing a numeral, we put a comma or leave a space after every period to separate the periods. This helps us to read the number easily. And the second one, while reading a numeral, all the digits in the same periods are read together and the name of the period is also read together. Just have a look. If we want to write, how can we write? After first period consists 3 digits. That means we have to put a comma after 3 digits. Second, 2. That means we have to put a comma after 2 digits and so on. In this way, we write a number. Our next topic is place value. So first students, we will learn what is face value and place value. So face value of a digit is the number itself. What is face value? Face value of a digit is a number itself. On the other side, place value of a digit in the number depends on the place it occupies in the place value chart. I just want to show you by giving one example. In the number 34,92,780, what is the place value of 7? The place value, what is the face value first? What is the face value of 7? The face value of 7 is 7 itself. And what is place value? Just start counting from the right side. Ones, tens, 100. That means what is place value of 7? Place value of 7 is 700. Clear? Now students, how can we get the place value of a number? So how can we get? When the place is multiplied by its value, we get the place value of the digit. Just have a look here. One number is given here and place value chart is also given to you. Just have a look. How can we find out the place value? Suppose 5 That means we have to multiply 5 with 1, 5. Again 8 in tens place. That means we have to multiply 8 with 10. In this way we get 80. 100. That means we have to multiply 2 into 100. 200. And we get the place value of 2 is 200. And what is face value of 2 here? Face value of 2 is 2 here. But the place value of 2 here is 200. In this way, how can we get the place value of a number? We can get a place value of a digit by multiplying the place by its value. Clear to all of you? Now come to the next. Our next topic is predecessor and successor. Now students, what do you mean by the term predecessor? Predecessor means the number just before the given number. And successor means the number just after the given number. So just have a look. One example is given here. If you have to find out the predecessor of the given number, that means what we have to do here? We have to subtract 1 here, because predecessor is the number just before the given number. So how can we get the number? How can we get predecessor here? We have to subtract here 1, and in this way we will get predecessor of this number. And for getting successor, we have to add 1 in the given number. So predecessor means the number just before the given number, and successor means the number just after the given number. For predecessor, we have to minus 1 from the given number, and for successor we add 1 to that number. Clear? Now children, one more thing for this chapter. What we have to learn? Formation of the greatest and smallest number. That means how can you form the greatest number, or how can you form the smallest number? By the digit given to you. So what we have to do here? Just have a look. To get the greatest number using the given digit, we arrange the given digit in descending order. How can we form greatest? To form the greatest numbers by using the given digit, we have to arrange the number in descending order. And on the opposite side, if we want to create the smallest number, how can we arrange the digit? We have to arrange the digit in descending order. Clear? Okay, we have to arrange the digit in descending to create greatest number, and we have to arrange the digit in ascending to create the smallest number. Now students, all the expected terms are explained to you. Let's begin with the chapter number 1.1, exercise 1.1. So what is your question number 1? Write the number name for the following. One numeral is given to you, and you have to write the number name of the given numeral. So 1 is done for you. Just have a look. This number is given to you. First start writing from the right side of the numeral. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000 and lakh. So how we will write this? 6,36,451. Now come to the next question. As I explained earlier, the whole Indian system divided into periods. So how we will write this? How we will read it? First start with the right side. Ones, tens, 100. This is the first period known as unit periods. Then ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000 and 2 lakh. So how we will write this? 2,97,608. What is our answer? 97,608. Clear to you? In this way you have to complete all. Come to the next question. What is our next question? Write the numeral for the following. We have to write the numeral for the given number name. And what is the number name? 5,16,621. So how we will write this? Start writing. 5,16,621. After one period we have to put a comma. One period consists 3 digits. That means after 3 digits we have to put a comma. Second period consists 2 digits. That means we have to put comma again after 2 periods. So what is our answer? 5,16,621. In this way we have to complete all. Clear? Now come to the next question. What is our question? Write the place value of. First is 4 in 6,54,510. As I explained earlier, how we will find the place value of any digit? What we have to do here? We have to multiply the face value of given digit with its value. So what its value? Just start counting. Ones, tens, 100, 1000. That means its place value is 1000. And what is face value of 4? Face value is always its number. As I explained earlier, the face value of any digit in a number is its self. So face value of 4 is 4 here, and the place value of 4 is 1000 here. So how we will get the place value of 4 in these numbers? We have to multiply the 4 with 1000, and in this way we will get our answers. So what is our answer? The place value of 4 in 6,54,510 is 4000. Clear to you? Come to the next question. What is your next question? Question number 4. Fill in the blanks using greater, smaller, or greater or smaller. So how we will do it? So one question is given here. Start counting this. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000. This is 48,159. Start counting these. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh. That means this is 1 lakh 48,146, and this is 48,159. So which one is greater? 1 lakh is greater. That means we have to put this sign like this. Clear, children? So up to question number 4 is completed. Up to question number 4 is completed. What you have to do? What is your classwork? You have to complete all these questions. Question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, and question number 4 in your math notebook. And don't forget to put the date of today's work. We will deal the another chapter in our next video. Thank you.